right, beautiful people. It's a beautiful morning, and as usual, I'm here to dish out wisdom from nature. I am Lucky Evergreen Eraza. You can call me Lucky Evergreen Expression, or you can be Lucky Evergreen, Mr. Lucky Evergreen. I will answer. I will respond. Anyways, I'm so grateful, like I always say, for the opportunity you've given me in your various homes, on your phone, or your TV, wherever you're watching me from. I just want to thank you for always having time to listen to these stories that keep popping up. Um, every time these stories come into my email, um, I could almost relate to the writers because a lot of people are dying in silence. And that is why we are always unboxing therapy here by way of dishing out information, dishing out advices, dishing out ways, and also reaching out to the people personally, myself, talking to them and trying to counsel them. And also, if there are other helps that could be given to them, giving it to them. And that is the purpose of wisdom from nature, trying to give therapy because mental health is serious. A lot of people are going through things mentally that they cannot even uh, they don't have therapy for, and a lot of people are dying silently. They can't get access to a good therapist to talk to. So this is a very good corner where you can bear out everything in your heart rather, for us to be able to serve you with the right dosage of advices and informations that will be needed to give you a stable and healthy mental state. Anyways, today's story, today's story is mind-boggling. Today's story is something that has happened to a lot of women, but because of stigma and because of shame, they can't really come out to say they are part of the story or to even bring the culprit to book. And this is rape. Rape. Boys call it gala. They want to play you gala, or I call it a monstrous rape. In any form that it comes, it is rape. I just want to jump into the story. I want you to hear the story before I give my overview, opinion, and advice. And of course, I will also give you the opportunity to send your advice through our link. You can comment. You can as well like, subscribe, and share this link to reach as many people as possible so as to be able to save a soul, to save a life. Because information is knowledge, and knowledge is power. All right, so let's jump to it and let me go through my phone and read the whole message to you as it has been written here today. When I got this message, I just felt I had to do this quickly. Uh, it's pathetic. It's really pathetic. Uh, my phone is okay, good. It says, hmm, "Hello, Mr. Lucky Evergreen. Thank you for making out time to listen to my sordid story." She said, "I am, I know your name, but I can't mention your name. I'm sorry. I'm not sure about this, but I hope I can get a help from you. First and foremost, I am not a gold digger, like many would have judged me upon hearing me narrate my story to you, sir. Um, here we don't pass judgment. I need to quickly tell you this. We don't pass judgment. I know you'll be watching it. I'm not the type that will pass judgment. Let me adjust my camera better. I do not pass judgment here, neither do my team pass judgment. We do everything possible to try to reach out to people in order to make them feel better for themselves. So going back to the story, viewers, I'm sorry, but I needed to clarify this. Uh, I met this guy who took care of me in school. In school then, he gave me enough money to cater for my expenses, and I even had enough to send to my poor parents. My parents are old and barely can survive on their own. So the money my boyfriend gave me then was what was keeping myself in school and also taking care of my parents. Hmm. But unfortunately, my boyfriend lost his job about 4 months ago. And for the very first time in 3 solid months, he could not give me a dime. Then I had finished school then. Yes, then I had finished school and had to move in with him because he is my breadwinner, or he was my helper, or he had always been my helper. Mr. Lucky Evergreen. Unfortunately, my boyfriend can't even afford 2 square meal for us no more. And for the very first time, I felt really helpless. But because he had taken care of me for so long, I just couldn't leave him in his lowest moment in life. Mm. But just last week, I met this man who took me out for a dinner. And I'm sorry, but I secretly went for that dinner with the man. And right after the dinner, the man gave me 10,000 Ghana cedis without asking me for sex, asking for sex, or even seeing my nudity or my nakedness. 3 days later, the man called me to come to his house. Of course, I hurriedly went to him because I knew he was going to give me another tip. This man has a very, very beautiful house, very big mansion with swimming pools, bodyguards, and a lot of housemaids. Later, he asked me to let us leave his mansion and go to a hotel. So we went to the hotel and he just poured me wine. And before I realized, I started feeling dizzy and unsteady, and I got drunk. Just then, I saw four other men, excuse me, macho men walked in. They were smiling, but I was too weak to even stand up. They were all laughing and feeling happy. By the way they look, I could see that they are his colleagues or friends. Before I knew it, they removed all my clothes and I was stuck naked. One by one, they slept with me for more than 4 rounds. Even at that, I couldn't still move. I was very, very weak. So eventually, I blacked out. I woke up the next morning and I saw 20,000 Ghana cedis in my bag. Hmm. 20,000 Ghana cedis in my bag. And I cried. I cried my eyes out when I opened my phone and saw they made a video of it all. I got bruises down there. All my V, I mean, you want to say your vagina, we say everything here, is bruised. And I could barely walk back home. Though I had 20,000 Ghana cedis in my account, but the shame and the guilt is too heavy for me, Mr. Lucky Evergreen. Now I am with this good man who had just lost his job, and because of my situation, I have just been gang raped by a man I deem to be responsible and a rich man that's supposed to have known better. Now I can't even wash my vagina. She can't wash a vagina. She can't wash a vagina because of the bruises. My boyfriend is still jobless. I am living with him. He wants sex, and I can't give him sex because I am terribly damaged. I have been lying to him about where I disappeared to for over 3 days. This man is a good man. He is beginning to suspect me, and he has suddenly stopped talking to me. Mr. Lucky Evergreen, yesterday I had the shock of my life when my boyfriend showed oh, me the video. Apparently, he has copied the video from my phone and sent it to himself and then re-forwarded it to me. Now my secrets are out. What must I do? Whew. Like I will always say, I will make it so brief. In as much as we don't pass judgment here, we do as well give you the necessary beatings of wisdom. We chastise you so as you understand that there is something called loyalty. If you're a lady and you're going through a hard time with your man and you think there is no hope for that relationship, sit your man down and move out of the relationship. There is nothing, there is no excuse for cheating. If you want to cheat, you cheat at your own peril. And this is exactly what has happened to you now. You cheated on him because he is then broke. But you've soon forgotten that it was the one that took you throughout your school days. He helped you out of school. He helped you go through school. You saw a rich man within 2 days, and you were already flaunting your heart and your trust to that man. Now see what it has led you into. First and foremost, you must make a police case. You cannot hide in silence. No matter what is it. Your silence means that these people that perpetuated this act against you will go on to do more to other women because you refuse to speak out. You must make a case against this man. You must go to the hospital, have a police report and a medical report, and then test for every viral diseases, STDs, every STDs diseases, you must test for it as well. And now that your man has found out in that awkward way, I do not know the anger that is brewing in his mind. I don't know what is brewing in his heart. Some men react in a very dangerous way. So I would advise you to first of all move out yourself. Find elderly people to come and apologize on your behalf. Whether he accepts you or not, know that this is not the right time to be with him for your own safety. Some men will not talk, but what they will do to you, it would have been better if they have spoken. So that is the reason why I am telling you to first of all move out of your parents' home immediately to safeguard yourself first. Report this case to the police. Have a medical checkup, medical examination, have police report, have everything done, and do a proper case against this gang rapist. They are gang rapists. So they record these innocent girls and use those videos to blackmail them into silence. But you must be a perfect example to bring them to book. In as much as your greediness has led you into this terrible situation that you find yourself in, you must not let this happen to another innocent girl. And now, to my viewers and to everybody watching me today, I want you to keep it as a sacred piece of information coming from wisdom of nature. There is nothing called free lunch. You will always pay a price in the long run for every free lunch you have, especially from men or from sugar mummies and sugar daddies. If you are not careful, you will always pay a dear price. So please be very careful as to who you mingle with, as to who you go out on a date with. Don't let money be the factor for which it will derail your sense of security. A lot of young girls are dying day in and day out because of this. Now they have even polished prostitution into hookup. To my ladies folks, this is a very serious issue. This is the time each and every one must take care of himself, because there are a lot of evil going on in this world of ours. I don't know what kind of advice you have for this young lady, but I am pleading with you wherever you are to please say a word, leave a comment when you see this program. Like, subscribe to our channel so that this channel can reach as many people as possible. Like I will always say, wisdom is for those who will always seek for it. Some people have utterly disappointed themselves by chasing what is not chaseable. Nothing like free lunch. Do not forget that. A man may bait you for 20 years, giving you money, he will not ask you for sex. You may think you have taken him as a fool, as a maga, as Mr. Otuya, but a day will come when he will take more than he had even given you, and violently he will take it. So this is wisdom from nature. I will reach out to you personally and see how best I can help you. To my viewers and everyone watching me all over the globe, I just want you to know that this world we are living in now is a dangerous one. You are responsible for your own security. The moment you clock 17, 18, you are responsible for your own security. Do not let peer pressure drive you to an early grave. Do not let hunger drive you to an early grave. Do not let greediness drive you to an early grave. Do not let material things destroy your future. There can people say, so unwu ya unnim that when the woe and that so if I'm right, it is person who is dead that has no hope. But as long as you live, there is hope. No matter the situation, so long as you are living, there is always going to be a hope for you. So do not let today's problem drive you to an early grave. I remain your host, Lucky Evergreen Eraser, or you can call me a Lucky Evergreen expression from wisdom from nature under my favorite noni tree. I'm dishing out this information out today, and I'm pleading with each and every one to please reach out and subscribe to our channel, promote the channel, and God bless you. See you next time and remain blessed. Thank you.